a built-in microphone, or you wanted to use an external camera, that sort of thing, you can do that there as well. But anyway, that's really sort of like the basics of Chattrspace. And the whole purpose of this, again, is for you to be able to do, just like if you were doing a WebEx, or you were doing a conference call, or anything where you're trying to bring people together to collaborate and to hear, from a group of people, and to ask questions, to interact. You can use this for a million different kinds of applications. It doesn't have to be a big production like we did at the Goldwater Institute. It can just be, 15 people from around the country all want to get on and discuss school choice. And so you all get on at, 9 o'clock Pacific time, and all these people from around the world are able to hear, these experts that are talking, and then come in and ask questions when they have them. So
are we seeing it more for business application or social stuff as well? I mean, a family get
all
together, all of it. Okay, and then
yeah, all of it. So
the advantage to this versus the whatever that other one is, the one-on-one
Skype
is the record feature and more than one location. Or
right. So there's a bunch of advantages, but definitely being able to have multiple people all in here at the same time, and you don't have to pay for that. You can do that with Skype, but you have to pay if you have more than 2 people in. So with this, you can have a big group chat, and then you can have 1 million people watching that group chat, which you can't do with Skype. So you're limited to a certain number of people that are all sort of interacting together, but you can't then broadcast that group chat like this. So you've heard of like streaming services like a Ustream or something, where it's like it just be yourself and you're broadcasting to 10,000 people or what have you. We're basically enabling that, but enabling that of a group chat, and then enabling people to come in and out of that group chat from the audience and interact with the audience via the text chat. And we'll also be adding other functionality like one-click buy. So we have people that will be using this for retail. So they're talking about their products, and they're showing, I've got, this is my new calculator, and here are the features of the calculator, and you can do this. And hey, if you want to buy it, go to the page right now and click buy, and it'll actually go and start charging customers to buy the product directly off this site. So there's going to be a lot of other functionality for it as well. Something we have today is a paid event. So you can actually go today and set up a paid event and use that to generate revenue. So if it's like a comedian that wants to have, sort of like a variety or improv show, they could charge people 50 cents or $1 or $5 to join their Chattrspace event on Friday at 6 o'clock Pacific. Alternatively, you could have fundraisers. So for a group like Mask, you could say, okay, we're going to send out a message to everybody in our constituency and say, we're having an event with these different celebrities, and we're charging everybody $10 to join, or 50 cents to join, or whatever that is. And you blast it out to as many people as you can, and you have these celebrities on, or yourself and the rest of the Mask team, and you talk for 15 minutes or half an hour, and all the people that are watching are engaging with you, but it's also a fundraiser, right? So that's something that we're also going to be actively doing with a lot of nonprofits and politicians, etc.
Okay, and these people that you follow, so I'm following you now. So if you're on and you're starting a meeting, and I see that, and I go to log on to be part of the meeting, but you don't want me to be part of that meeting, or how does that work?
That's a great question. Today, there are no private rooms. We are going to be enabling that, so you can say make this space private. But today, anybody can actually log in and watch, and like somebody could join right now, and I can't really stop them from joining. I can't necessarily. They can't become a broadcaster unless I invite them, but I can't stop them from being a viewer. That's just today. We will be adding password protection. So if you say, I want this room to be private for now, you can turn on password protection, and then they'd have to have a password to log into.
Or you
the
go
page.
in and select which of your followers you want to be notified of your meeting.
We don't do that. Um, I don't know if we will do that specifically, but you can. I mean, you can notify whoever you want via email or text or Twitter or
No, but
Facebook or whatever.
you said it automatically goes to your followers. So I was just kind of viewing it as like when you set up an event on Facebook and you go through and you click who you want to be invited to this event.
Oh no, that's different. So what I'm saying is if you're a follower of me and I start chatting on Chatterspace, it's going to send you an email saying Chris is chatting on Chatterspace. It's not automatically going to tell you about a specific event that I planned. I have to invite you to that event. So there is an invite tool for telling who you want to have invited to an event. That you can do. Let's see, is that on the homepage? No, it's on. If you go into the dashboard after this, which is basically just clicking on home at the top right, that will bring up a page that says you can invite people to events. If that makes sense.
Okay.
But yes, you can do that through the system as well. I was just misunderstanding what you meant.
Okay. And so it says here you're following 36 people. So all of these people have a Chatterspace account, obviously.
Correct. And 19 people are following me. I actually haven't even looked at this in a while.
And how did these 19 people find you? Or are these all people you're already connected to?
Probably I've given them demos, or they've just seen me on and they clicked on. If they go to my account, they go to Chris, they can follow me. Just like Twitter, right? You can follow anybody. I can't necessarily stop somebody from following me. But yeah, I mean it's basically just like Twitter on the following.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so that's basically it. I could think of a lot of different ways that you guys could be using this. Obviously, I'm not sure if you had any ideas on applications of how this might work, but especially given the fact that you guys have a national publication now, where you're going out to people from all over the country. Are you going international too, or is it just in the U.S.?
Yeah, I mean, look at can you see the map behind me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's not that clear, but that map, the little blue dots on it are everybody that's logged into our website since last March. So almost a year. It's 38 countries are logging on. We're able to see that through the analytics, and we can tell what pages they go to, kind of what topics that in different countries are interesting to them. And in the Philippines, it's heroin, and that's so it's kind of neat to go on and do that. So we're getting international.
Wow.
It's happening. And then
yeah, that's really cool.
Through the publication,
it's really cool.
we're able to reach out. And funny that you say it, because the day I think I came to your Chatterspace event, one of the nominees for Unity, she's from Maryland.